How water came to be, nobody knows. Where Old Man Coyote came from, nobody knows. But he lived. Old Man Coyote spoke. "It is bad that I am alone. I should have someone to talk to. It is bad that there is only water and nothing else." Old Man Coyote walked around. Then he saw some creatures who were living, 4 ducks with red eyes. "Younger brothers," he said, "is there anything in this world but water, and still more water? What do you think?" "Why," said the ducks, "we think there might be something deep down below the water." "Brother Duck," Old Man Coyote called to the oldest and largest duck, a red-headed mallard, "dive deep into the water, bring back earth, and from the earth we will bring forth life." With Old Man Coyote's encouragement, the mallard disappeared beneath the water, and Old Man Coyote waited. But when the outer duck had stayed underwater for a long, long time, Old Man Coyote said, "How sad! Our brother must have drowned." "No way has he drowned," said the other ducks. "We can live underwater for a long time. Just wait." At last the outer mallard duck came to the surface. "My brother, did you get anything?" Old Man Coyote asked. "Old Man Coyote, I have failed. I saw something in the depth beneath me, but I could not reach it," said the mallard duck. Old Man Coyote was disappointed that the mallard duck was unable to dive deeper, so he turned with hope to the second duck, a pintail. The pintail was smaller than the red-headed mallard, but larger than the remaining ducks. He encouraged him, as he did the elder mallard duck, and when the pintail was under water for too long, he feared he had drowned, and again the other ducks reassured him their brother was fine. At last the pintail returned, and he had something in his beak. Old Man Coyote asked, "Why, what can this be?" Old Man Coyote took it. "Why, this is a root, and where there are roots, there must be earth." Old Man Coyote turned with hope to the third red-eyed duck. The third duck was a little smaller than the pintail. The blue feathers of the third duck were small, and they reflected the light of Old Man Coyote. He encouraged him as he did the other 2 ducks, and when the small blue duck was under water for too long, he feared he had drowned, and again the other ducks reassured him their brother was fine. Eventually, the small blue duck returned, and Old Man Coyote called with hope, "My brother, did you get anything?" "Old Man Coyote, I have something." In the blue duck's webbed foot there was a slender shoot of green. "Old Man Coyote, I saw the bottom beneath me, but I could not reach it." Old Man Coyote was disappointed, but he turned to the smallest duck, a gray red-eyed grebe. The grebe's dull gray body awkwardly bobbed forward, for his feet were not placed like the feet of the other ducks. His feet were further back, and his wings were small. "Brother," Old Man Coyote began, "you are small. You must not exceed your limit." But the gray grebe interrupted him. "Old Man Coyote, why did you not come to me first? Let me dive deep into the water. I will bring back earth. Then we will bring forth life from the earth." The grebe shot under the water without waiting for the response of Old Man Coyote. Again, Old Man Coyote waited and waited and waited. The longer he waited, the more his desire for earth grew. Old Man Coyote remembered at last that no undertaking succeeds without 4 trials. The grebe was gone longer than the red mallard duck, the pintail duck, and the small blue duck. Still the Old Man Coyote waited. Then the grebe duck resurfaced. "Old Man Coyote," the grebe called as the water rolled off his gray back. The grebe bobbed sideways as he extended his webbed foot. Old Man Coyote caught sight of the mud clutched within the grebe's webbed foot. "I have brought back earth." "I waited, but my hope did not dwindle," Old Man Coyote spoke, as he stretched out his hand and touched the earth he had long desired. "I remembered," he continued, "that no undertaking succeeds without 4 trials, and now let me bring forth life. This little handful of mud shall be our home." Old Man Coyote blew on the little lump, which began to grow and spread all over. "What a surprise, elder brother," said the ducks. "This is wonderful. We are much pleased." Old Man Coyote took the little root and green shoot and planted them in the soft mud. Then things started to grow. Grasses, plants, trees, all manner of food Old Man Coyote made in this way. "Isn't this pretty?" he asked. "What do you think?" "Elder brother," answered the ducks, "this is indeed very pretty, but it's too flat. Why don't you hollow some places out, and here and there make some hills and mountains? Wouldn't that be a fine thing?" "Yes, my younger brothers, I'll do as you say," said Old Man Coyote. "While I'm about it, I will also make some rivers, ponds, and springs, so that wherever we go, we can have cool, fresh water to drink." "Ah, that's fine, elder brother," said the ducks, after Old Man Coyote had made all these things. "How very clever you are." "Well, is something still missing, younger brothers?" "Everything is so beautiful, elder brother. What could be missing?" asked the ducks. Companions are missing, Old Man Coyote said. We are alone. It's boring. He took up a handful of mud and out of it made people. How he did this, no one can imagine. The people walked about. Watching them, Old Man Coyote was pleased, but the ducks were not so happy. Elder brother, they said, you have made companions for yourself, but none for us. Why, that's true. I forgot it, Old Man Coyote exclaimed. Right away he made all kinds of ducks. There, my younger brothers, now you can be happy. After a while, Old Man Coyote remarked, something's wrong here. But everything is good. We're no longer bored. What could be wrong, elder brother? The ducks asked. Why, don't you see? All these people and ducks I made are male. How can they be happy? How can they increase? Forthwith, Old Man Coyote made women. Forthwith, he made female ducks. Then there was joy. Then there was contentment. Then there was increase. That's the way it happened. Old Man Coyote walked about on the earth he had made. Suddenly, he encountered Sirape, the coyote. Why, younger brother, what a wonderful surprise! Where did you come from? Old Man Coyote asked. Well, my elder brother, I don't know. I exist. That's all. Here I am. Sirape, I call myself. What's your name? Old Man Coyote, they call me. He then waved his hand. All that you see around you, I made. You did well, but there should be some animals besides ducks, said Sirape. Yes, you're right. Come to think of it, now I'll pronounce some animal names. As soon as I say one, that animal will be made. Old Man Coyote named buffalo, deer, elk, antelopes, and bears. And all these came into being. After some time, the bear said to Old Man Coyote, Why did you make me? There's nothing to do. We're all bored. I have made females for you. This should keep everybody busy, said Old Man Coyote. Well, elder brother, one can't do that all the time, explained the bear. Yes, you're right. It's true. Well, I'll think of something. I'll make a special bird. So Old Man Coyote went to work. From one of the bear's claws, he made wings. From a caterpillar's hair, he made feet. From a bit of buffalo sinew, he made a beak. From leaves, he made a tail. He put all these things together and formed a prairie chicken. Old Man Coyote instructed it. There are many pretty birds. You I haven't made pretty, but I gave you a special power. Every dawn, as the sun rises, you shall dance. You will leap and strut with your head down. You will raise your tail and shake it, spreading your wings. You shall dance. At once the prairie chicken danced. All the animals watched, and soon they began to dance too. Now there was something to keep them amused. But the bear still wasn't satisfied. I gave you a claw to make part of this prairie chicken, he told Old Man Coyote. Why didn't you give me my own dance? I don't want to dance like a chicken. Well, all right, cousin. I'll give you a dance of your own, said Old Man Coyote. Thus and thus, this way and that, you shall dance. Old Man Coyote, the bear kept complaining. How can I dance? Something is missing. How can something be missing? I've made everything, said Old Man Coyote. There should be some kind of sound to dance to, said the bear. Why, you're right. There should be, agreed Old Man Coyote. Forthwith, Old Man Coyote made a little grouse and gave him a song. Then he made a drum. The little grouse sang and drummed, and everybody danced. Why should this no-account prairie chicken dance? Asked the bear. Why should all these little no-account animals dance? I alone should have this dance power. Why, they're happy. The chokeberries are ripe. The sun is shining. All of them feel like dancing. Why should you be the only one? I am big and important, so I alone should dance, explained the bear. Why, listen to him, how he talks. Be polite to me who made you, said Old Man Coyote. Ho! You didn't make me. I made myself, proclaimed the bear. How impolite, said the Old Man Coyote. He saw how the bear was threatening the little animals with his big claws. Finally, he told the bear, You're not fit to live among us. You will stay in a den by yourself and eat decayed, rotten things. In winter you will sleep, because the less we see of you, the better. And so it was. The bear became a solitary animal living alone in the forest and hibernated during winter. One day, Old Man Coyote and Sirape were walking and talking. There is something you forgot, Sirape said to Old Man Coyote. How could I have forgotten something? Said Old Man Coyote. Why, those people you made, they live poorly. They should have tools, teepees to live in, a fire to cook by, and warm themselves, explained Sirape. You're right. Why didn't I think of that? Said Old Man Coyote. Forthwith he made all those things, and the people rejoiced. Now everything is finished. What do you think? Old Man Coyote asked Sirape. Oh, elder brother, the people should have bows and arrows and spears, for better hunting. Often they starve, explained Sirape. That's so? I'll give out weapons, said Old Man Coyote. Elder brother, give weapons, but only to the people, not to the animals, said Sirape. Why shouldn't the animals have bows and arrows too? Asked Old Man Coyote. Don't you see? The animals are swift. They already have big claws, teeth, and powerful horns. The people are slow. Their teeth and nails are not very strong. If animals have weapons, how could the people survive? Explained Sirape. Why, my younger brother, you think of everything, exclaimed Old Man Coyote. Forthwith he gave the people bows and spears. Younger brother, are you satisfied now? Old Man Coyote asked Sirape. No, not at all. There's only one language, and you can't fight somebody who speaks your language. There should be enmity. There should be war, said Sirape. What are wars good for? Asked Old Man Coyote. Oh, my respected elder brother, sometimes you're just not thinking. War is a good thing. Say you're a young warrior. You paint yourself with vermilion. You wear a fine war shirt. You start. You sing war songs. You have war honors. You look at the good-looking young girls. You look at the young women whose husbands have no war honors. They look back at you. You go on the war path. You steal the enemy's horses. You steal his women and maidens. You count coup. Do brave deeds. You are rich. You have gifts to give away. They sing songs honoring you. You have many loves. And by you become a chief, explained Sirape. Ah, Sirape, my younger brother, you've hit upon something, said Old Man Coyote. He divided the people into tribes, giving them different languages. Then there was war. Then there was horse stealing. Then there was counting coup. Then there was singing of honoring songs. After a long time, Old Man Coyote was walking with Sirape again. You are very clever, my younger brother, but there are some things you don't know. Let me tell you. When we marry a young woman, when we take her to wife secretly, how satisfying it is! What pleasure it gives us! Exclaimed Old Man Coyote. Yes, my elder brother, just so. That's how it is with me, agreed Sirape. But after some years, after you have lived with one woman for a while, you lose interest. You are yearning for someone new, so you steal someone else's wife. In this back-and-forth wife-stealing that goes on in our tribe, has some fellow ever made off with your wife? A proud young warrior, maybe? Asked Old Man Coyote. Why, yes, my elder brother. It was such a man who took a plump, pleasing young wife away from me. It would have been better if my enemy from another tribe had done it. It would have been easier to bear if she were far away where I couldn't see them together, said Sirape. Well, younger brother, if she would come back, would you take her? Asked Old Man Coyote. What, take her back? Never! I have honor. I respect myself. How could I do such a thing? Exclaimed Sirape. Ah, Sirape, how foolish you are. You have nothing. 3 times my wife has been abducted, and 3 times I have taken her back. Now when I say come, she comes. When I say go, she goes. Whenever I tell her to do something, she remembers that she has been stolen. I never have to remind her. She is eager to please. She fulfills my every desire. Under the blanket, she's a hot one. She has learned things. This is the best wife, the best kind of loving, said Old Man Coyote. That's how you feel, but people mock you. They look at you sideways and laugh behind your back. They say, he has taken what another one threw away, said Sirape. Ah, younger brother of mine, what do I care if they laugh behind my back, when, under our buffalo robe, I am laughing for my own reasons? Let me tell you, there's nothing more satisfying than having a wife who has been stolen once or twice. Tell me, do they steal ugly old wives or young and pretty ones? Said Old Man Coyote. So, because of Old Man Coyote's sensible advice, there was mutual wife-stealing among the crows in the old days, and that's why crow men ever since have taken back wives they have already divorced. In one way or another, everything that exists or that is happening goes back to Old Man Coyote.